yesterday, but I kind of fell asleep early, so I'm here today. Um, Anybody want to talk? Anybody? I'm taking my BCs. I take it before I take it before I feel pain. I know that's kind of funny. I just know I'm gonna have pain, so I take it before I have pain. So BC, it's a BC powder. I remember back in 2012 when they had just came out, I opened one, and it's just nothing but powder, right? It's white powder, and when I was fixing to take it, my son stopped me and said, "Mom, what are you doing?" And he thought I was taking Coke. I said, "No, it's BC powder." I started taking this BC powder soon after I was taking Excedrin, 500 milligram Excedrin. I believe it had like 250. I think it was 600 because it was 250. It's something Tylenol, I think, and then it had another 250 caffeine. It make you energize. So I was hooked on that. And then they had took them off the market and brought back the Excedrin. But instead of 500, it was only 350. And when they brought them back from the market, I mean, it came back. It wasn't the same anymore. They had taken out the energy, that the medication give for the pain. It didn't have that anymore. So it took me a while before this came around. And when I found out this, they're just like Excedrin. They have the same effect, And I'm telling you, like, I was from an addict, the only thing that works for me is BCs. And I don't need to take all them narcotic and no, they do something with your head other than take away your pain. It makes you feel like you're on top of the world and you can do whatever. Yeah, right. Get you in trouble. But if anybody knows about what kind of medication to take, the BCs, they work a lot better than all the other medication. Shout out. Yes. Hi. Let me see. Mike Finey. Yes. Thank you. What's the best ice? Bo. Oh, ice for you? No. Margarita. Yeah, Trump. I don't know. No. David? No Trump, David. I think I don't know. I don't know what to believe. Uh, no, I didn't type up anything. Deport who? Bo, deport who? Oh, rude people. Yeah, yeah, that's expected. There's gonna be a lot of rude people. Oh yeah, Elon. I don't know. Something's happening with Elon. Um, I heard that all the cars he's going bankrupt. I don't know. I guess because he got into political. Now it's really hitting him. Uh, Bo, who are you tired of? Yes. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah. You know what? To Eric, Eric, you're right. I should be lifting up Jesus because he's the one that helped me change to a better person. Who is typing? Elijah? Good evening, James. I want to say thank you to everybody that was here. Bo, why are you typing stuff? You don't even know me, Bo. Yeah, everybody. What what shall we talk about in here? Anybody has any questions? Where are you from, Elijah? I'm 52 years old. Eric. I would appreciate if y'all can please subscribe. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about as long as it's respectful. Um, I'm very optimistic. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not 29. I wish I was, but I'm 52 years old. I have 5 grown kids. Thank you. How old are you, Eric? I don't come in here to look for a date or anything like that. I'm done with all that. I'm just here to talk. I don't know if some of y'all read my stories. If y'all have any questions, I'm here to answer any questions. I may not be able to give name, but I will refer like brother, sister, uncle, mom, dad, but no names, just for people's protection. Regardless, people are people. Mm, what do you mean? Over, well, I'm not here looking, Eric. I already done all that. I'm just like want to have friends that we can talk about things. I can lift people up. If I have some resource, I could help. And no, no. I had I think I gave up. I had 2 failed marriages, and I think I gave up after the second one. I'm like, no. I'm very happy by myself, Eric. Very happy. I'm, but anyway. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind, Eric. Charge the lines with positive. Okay, thank you. I'm in around Houston, Texas. And where you from? Okay. Dublin, Ireland? Where's that at? Is that in another country? Ireland. Europe. Europe. Wow. Nice. I hear a lot about Europe's. Um, okay. Well, Eric, St. Patrick. No, I didn't even know St. Patrick's. Uh, is that in April? No, that's April Fool. Let me see. I think St. Patrick already passed, so I just don't celebrate it. Oh, March 17. That's right. I don't know. I don't know. I really wasn't thinking about celebrating it. Just another day for me. Probably making a video or something. And what are you gonna be doing on that day? Right now it's 11:34. 11:34. Have you heard any of my stories yet that we could talk about? No. No. Okay, Eric, I'm gonna close now, okay? Thank you for chatting with me. You stay blessed. Okay? Um well, I could tell you a story, but it's kind of graphic. And not so much into details, but let me see. And one of the stories I have where, okay, you know, when I was little, I talk about stuff that happened to me when I was little by a older brother, and you know, nobody did anything. The whole family knew what was happening, and nobody did anything. So I lived in that kind of environment, you know, like incest, stuff like that. And then later on in life, I still depended on my family. I got married. I wanted to get out of my house, and so I got married. And I thought that my first husband would get me out of that environment, but he became like drinking buddies with that brother, and they became good friends. And so I just lived another, you know, nobody ever got me out of, even when my kids were being born, nobody took me out of that environment. So I lived to see all that. Then later on, me and my ex were having so many problems that it let me be like, I was kind of like bouncing from his house to my parents' house and just like that. And one time I was at my parents' house, and that same brother, with by then my daughter was like 9 years old. And so when I found out he with her, um, and see, I was like a brand new Christian. Like, I have prayed for God to save my family, my whole entire family, to that they would just stop doing what they're doing and live a healthy life. So at the same time, I was confused because I was praying for their salvation, but yet this is happening to my daughter. And the person I'm supposed to be praying for them. And then, it kind of threw me off. It threw me off. And I did what I believe every mom's supposed to do, you know. And they took him into prison. And there were some things that I had to change about me, because I always told him that I would always say that I put him in prison. I put him in prison. No, he put himself in prison. I had to teach myself that I didn't put him there. He put himself there. So there was things that I had to change about how I thought, how I think. And you know what? Because I took my daughter out of that environment, she didn't have to live in that environment so many years. Nobody took me out of that environment. So now it's like I take medicine for major depression, and she don't have to take medication because I took her out. I filled her with godly music. When she couldn't sleep, I would put her like godly songs, little kid songs. I took her to church, best counseling ever, and she's okay. That's one of my stories. Yes, I protected her. And it confused me, because here I'm praying for God, but at the same time, I learned that God used me to it was so I couldn't. They wanted to give him like 45 years more. They gave him 38 years, and they wanted to give him 45 more years for what he did to me. But I said, I'm doing it for my daughter, not for revenge. I'm just want justice for my daughter. And so they gave him. I didn't think it would be right for me to, you know, use my daughter so I could get justice on him. I didn't think it was. I just say, you know what? Yeah, I know it wasn't, but it took me years. It took me years. I still see a psychiatrist, like like to work with my cognitive behaviors. Like there was times when I was little, that same brother would come and sneak in my room, and I would feel somebody grabbing my legs, like going. I had pajamas, and then I learned to wear pants, because every time I would see him run out the door. So when I got married, when I was grown, I couldn't sleep with pajamas. There was a behavior that I had to change about me. I felt comfortable sleeping in my pants because I felt more secured. And then also about the lights being off. There were so many things I had to change about me. Thank you. Thank you. And these are the kind of stories you're going to read. You're going to listen to. And they're kind of like the very first stories that I'm talking about my life. Different times. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, they're do okay. I have an electrician. I have a nurse. I have my daughter's still going to college. My youngest daughter. I got a Marine, and I got a one that's working on opening his own company. But I'm doing okay. My kids are blessed. Yeah, they're doing okay. They actually my like real good support team. They're my support team. Yeah. I did a lot of praying, a lot of praying, a lot of praying. I couldn't have done it on my own. It was God. Well, thank you, Eric. I'm gonna cut. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Good night, Eric.